my channel Online Biology Tutorials. In this live of today, I will be reading Chapter 2, Exploring Substances, Acidic, Basic and Neutral, taken from the Curiosity Science book followed in Class 7. So in case of any doubts in the chapter, you can message me in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. As the screen is clear to you, so let's further move ahead with the reading of Chapter 2, Exploring Substances, Acidic, Basic, and Neutral. On 28th February, the school hosted a science fair to celebrate National Science Day. At the entry gate, siblings Ashwin and Kirti were greeted with a white sheet of paper. There were they were curious to know why a white sheet of paper was given to them. A few steps ahead, there was a volunteer spraying a liquid on these sheets of paper. The siblings also got their white sheets sprayed. To their surprise, the words Welcome to the wonderful world of science appeared on the papers. The moment the liquid was sprayed, as shown to you in figure 2.1, this one, they were excited and eager to know how this happened and the reason behind it. Their curiosity was partly satisfied at the colorful world of substances stall. They saw many activities showing color changes on mixing different substances. They decided to explore these changes further. Let us join them on this learning adventure. 2.1 Nature, our science laboratory. 2.1.1 Litmus as an indicator. Activity 2.1 Let us explore. Collect samples of lemon juice, soap solution, amla juice, tamarind water, vinegar, baking soda solution, lime water, tap water, washing powder solution, sugar solution, and salt solution. Take a strip of blue litmus paper and cut it into small pieces. Spread these pieces on a clean and dry white tile using a dropper. Put one drop each of the samples one by one on these litmus paper pieces as shown to you in figure 2.2a here. Do you observe any change in the color of the blue litmus pieces? Record your observations in table 2.1. Repeat the same activity with pieces of red litmus paper as shown in figure 2.2b, this one, and record your observations in table 2.1. How do you prepare litmus paper? Do not confuse lime water with the word lime, which is a fruit similar to lemon. Lime water solution of calcium hydroxide in water can be easily prepared by mixing lime or tuna, that is calcium oxide, in water and leaving it undisturbed for some time, say an hour. Filter the liquid into another container and use it as a lime water. So the substances that you are required to test with the litmus paper are lemon juice, soap solution, amla juice, tamarind water, vinegar, baking soda solution, lime water, tap water, washing powder solution, sugar solution, salt solution, or any other of your choice. Now let us analyze table 2.1 and sort the samples into three groups as follows. Group A with samples that turn blue litmus paper to red. Group B with samples that turn the red litmus paper to blue. Group C with samples that do not affect either of the two litmus papers. Record the data in table 2.2. Please see next. This girl is thinking, I am curious to know what are these red and blue litmus paper strips made of? Why do they change color when drops of some samples are put on them? So here is blue and red litmus paper shown to you. Let us find out. Litmus is a natural substance obtained from the lichens. It is available both as a solution and in the form of a paper strips known as litmus paper. The litmus paper is available in two colors, blue and red, as shown in figure 2.3. Substances that turn blue litmus paper to red are acidic in nature, while those that turn red litmus paper to blue are basic in nature. Since litmus shows different colors in acidic and basic solutions, it is called an acid base indicator. Some other substances, both natural and synthetic, can also be used as indicators. Synthetic indicators are made in laboratories, and you will learn about them in higher grades. Holistic lens. Lens means they are giving you an idea how are actually lichens they are being formed. So lichens are formed by the association of two living organisms. One is fungus and the other is algae. They grow on rocks and trees in regions they have abundant rainfall and clean air. Do you find lichens on trees in your neighborhood? So answer to this for our city Gurgaon is a big no, because lichens are the indicators of pollution. So wherever we have more pollution, lichens won't be there. So they are possible only in the hilly region. Now let us classify the substances sorted in group A, B, and C. The substances in group A, such as lemon juice, amla juice, tamarind water, and vinegar, turn blue litmus paper to red, implying that these substances are acidic in nature. The substances in group B, such as soap solution, baking soda, lime water, washing powder solution, turns the red litmus paper to blue. Hence, these substances are basic in nature. The substances in group C, such as tap water, sugar solution, and salt solution, did not change the color of either litmus paper. Can you predict their nature? These substances are said to be neutral because they are neither acidic nor basic. Activity 2.2. Let us relate and explore. Are all the substances in Group A of Table 2.2 edible? Have you ever tasted these edible substances? Can you recall their taste? You will find that all these substances taste sour. Thus, we can say that all substances that taste sour tend to contain acids and are acidic in nature. Caution: do not taste anything until asked to do so. Do not taste any unknown substance. Some common edible substances and the names of most of the common acids present in them are given here. So, in the orange, we have citric acid. In the lemon or amla, we have ascorbic acid, vitamin C, and citric acid. In raw mangoes, we have tartaric acid. In tomatoes, we have citric acid and oxalic acid. Similar things will be read by you when you will come to grade 7, because a chapter is there, acid, bases, and salt. This is the second chapter that you will be learning in detail. The common acids present in some edible substances. So, edible substances are this orange, amla, raw mango, and tomato. Find out and write the names of most common acids present in the following substances. So, lemon has citric, curd has lactic acid, tamarind has tartaric acid, and vinegar has acetic acid. Now, let us take one of the substances, baking soda solution from group B. Rub the baking soda solution between two fingers. What do you observe? It feels soapy or slippery. Basic substances are generally slippery to touch. Also, bases generally taste bitter, but everything that tastes bitter may not contain a base. For example, bitter gourd or Karela possess a bitter taste, but it is not basic in nature. Now I can check the nature of floor cleaning liquid using an indicator. If litmus is not available, are there some other natural substances that can serve as acid base indicators? So 2.1.2, red rose as an indicator. You might have observed many colorful flowers in your surroundings. Try making your indicators using these flowers. So, activity 2.3, let us prepare. Collect some fallen petals of red roses available in your surroundings, as shown to you in figure 2.5. This is quite a familiar plant, everybody would be knowing. It is advised not to pluck flowers. You may pick petals or flowers fallen on the ground. Take a fistful of the collected petals of red roses and wash them with water. Crush the petals using a mortar and a pestle. Place them in a glass tumbler. Pour some hot water into the glass tumbler to ensure that the crushed flowers petals are completely immersed. Caution: perform this step under the supervision of an adult. Cover the glass tumbler with a lid. Wait for 5-10 minutes till the water becomes colored as shown to you in figure 2.6, this one, and filter it. The filtrate liquid after filtration is the required flower extract to be used as an acid base indicator. So here is the test tube placed in test tube stand and which is containing red rose extract. Activity 2.4, let us find out. Place 10 to 20 drops of the prepared red rose extract in each of the two small transparent bottles or test tubes. Mark them as A and B. Add 20 to 30 drops of lemon juice in a test tube A and 20 to 30 drops of soap solution in test tube B with the help of droppers. Observe and record any color changes in figure 2.8 to the extract in table 2.3. Repeat the same with the other samples used in activity 2.1 and record your observation in table 2.3. So table 2.3, testing the nature of the samples with the red rose extract. So you need to test lemon juice, soap solution, amla juice. The color of the red rose extract after adding these all things will be notified here. And depending upon the change, you have to mark nature of the substance. Discuss your observations with your classmates. Are the samples that change the color of the flower extract to a shade of red the same as those that change the color of blue litmus paper to red? Group A. Are the samples that change the color of the flower extract to the shade of green the same as those that change the color of red litmus paper to blue? Are the samples do not change the color of the flower extract the same as those that did not change the color of the red and blue litmus papers? Group C. From the above activity, we can conclude that red rose extract can also be used to test the nature of the substance. Hence, it is another example of acid base indicator. We can conclude that red rose extract seems to give red color in an acidic solution and green color in the basic solution. Can you now fill the nature of the substances in table 2.3? Next page. We are sure that you will be excited about the above results. You may repeat the process of preparing the extract and testing substances with some vegetables, fruits, flowers such as beetroot, purple cabbage, turmeric, Indian blackberry or jamun, and red hibiscus, gudhal flower. They can also act as acid base indicators. Fascinating facts. Hydrangea is a plant that grows in cooler climate in the Himalayan region and in the northeastern states. It gives flowers of different colors depending on the nature of the soil. Acidic soil produces blue colored flowers, whereas in basic the flowers are pink or red. Can gardeners alter the color of hydrangea flowers by adjusting the acidic or basic nature of the soil? Answer to this is yes. 2.1.3 turmeric as an indicator. We have used blue and red litmus paper strips in activity 2.1. Can you also make paper strips with some other natural indicators? Find out by performing the following activity. Activity 2.5, let us prepare. Take a spoonful of turmeric or haldi in a petri dish or container and add a little water to make a paste, as shown to you in figure 2.9a, this one. You may also grind a piece of fresh turmeric. Carefully dip a piece of filter paper in the turmeric paste until it gets yellow color. Take it out and allow it to dry. Cut this yellow paper into thin strips, which are used as turmeric paper, shown to you in 2.9b. Caution: perform this step under the supervision of an adult. Using a dropper, put a drop of each of the samples used in activity 2.1 one by one on separate pieces of turmeric paper. Record your observations in table 2.4. So table 2.4, testing the nature of samples with turmeric water, turmeric paper. So again, you need to test all these three: lemon juice, soap solution, and amla juice, and you will be writing the change happened here. What do you observe? Do all samples change the color of the turmeric paper? Group the substances which do not change the color of the turmeric paper. Compare them with the samples in Group A, Group B, and Group C in Table 2.2. Can turmeric paper be used as an indicator for acidic substances? Discuss your observations with your classmates. Based on the observations, we can conclude that turmeric paper can be used to test basic substances. However, it cannot differentiate between acidic and neutral substances. So this boy is just thinking, I got a curry stain on my white shirt and on applying soap, it changed its color. Wow, now I know the reason. Fascinating facts. Why is turmeric known as golden spice? Turmeric is a member of the ginger family, which is grown in India and other countries. A small spice in daily households, it is being researched for benefits beyond the taste and color it provides to the food. In the Ayurvedic system of medicine, turmeric is considered to have numerous health benefits and is commonly used in several traditional home remedies. Ashwin created a greeting card to pay gratitude to his teacher on the day of Guru Purnima. He applied turmeric paste on white paper and dried it. He wrote his wishes in the teacher's mother tongue, Odia language, that is used in Odisha on the dried paper using one of the solutions tested in table 2.4. Which solution can be used to write the message? His teacher applauded his creative use of this concept. Are there any substances whose odors change on adding acidic or basic substances? Activity 2.6. Let us investigate. Take some finely chopped onions in a container along with some strips of clean cotton cloth or filter paper. Tightly close the container and leave it overnight. Take two of the cotton cloth or filter paper strips from the container and check their odor. Keep them on a clean surface and put a few drops of tamarind water on one strip and few drops of baking soda solution on the other. Allow the drops to spread on the strips. Check the odor again. Do you notice any change in the odor of the onion strips before and after putting tamarind water and baking soda solution on them? Note your observations. Similarly, test the change in the odor with other acidic and basic substances and record your observations. No, a scientist. Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray, P.C. Ray, is known as the father of modern Indian chemistry. He earned a doctorate in chemistry from the United Kingdom and returned to India. He contributed towards advancing scientific research in India. He also established India's first pharmaceutical company, a company in the field of medicine, in 1901. He was a person rooted in Indian culture and knowledge traditions. Through his writings on the history of chemistry in India, he highlighted the achievements and expertise of ancient Indian scientists to the modern world. Ray, a social reformer, also advocated the use of the mother tongue as a medium of instruction in educational institutions. 2.2. What happens when acidic substances mixed with basic substances? Let us investigate by performing the following experiment. Activity 2.7. Let us experiment. Take one drop of lemon juice in a test tube and add around 20 drops of water to it. Observe the color. Add a drop of blue litmus solution to it. Do you observe any color change? Slowly add drops of lime water to this test tube with the help of a dropper and swirl it well. What do you observe? Is there any change in the color of the solution? A stage comes when the color of the solution changes from red to blue. Again, add one drop of lemon juice to the above solution. Can you predict why there is a change in a color? So you can write the answer to it in the chat in case you know. Initially, when a drop of blue litmus solution is added to the lemon juice solution, the color of the solution turns red. When lime water is added to this test tube, the color of the solution eventually changes from red to blue. This shows that the solution in the test tube is no longer acidic. Lime water has neutralized the effect of the acid. When the solution of an acid is mixed with the solution of a base in sufficient quantity, we find that the resulting solution is neither acidic or basic. Nor basic. Such reactions are called neutralization reactions, and in neutralization reactions, salt and water are formed with the evolution or release of heat. So, acid plus base will give salt, water, and heat. And in all the reactions where heat is evolved, they are exothermic or evolving heat. There are many examples in everyday life where you can observe the use of neutralization processes. Let us find out. Situation 1. Kirti was observing a butterfly in the garden with her hand resting on a tree trunk. Suddenly, a red ant bit her, leaving her skin red with stinging pain. Her brother helped her by applying moist baking soda to the affected area, which relieved the pain. What do you think might be the reason for it? When an ant bites, it injects an acidic liquid called formic acid into the skin. The effect of the acid can be neutralized by rubbing with the moist baking soda, which is a base. So we are doing just neutralization. What remedies do people use to treat ant bites in your country? On the Farmers Portal, an online platform from the Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare, a query from the farmer states, my plants are not growing well lately. After a detailed discussion, it was found out that the excessive use of chemical fertilizers, substances that are added to the soil to help farmers grow better, made the soil acidic. What remedy might be provided to them? So, when the soil is too acidic, the plants do not grow well. It can be treated with lime, which is a base. So again, example of neutralization. If the soil is basic, organic matter like manure and composted leaves are added to it. Organic matter releases acids that neutralize the basic nature of the soil. Sometimes the soil may be neutral, but the plants growing it may still show poor health, which can be due to the deficiency of nutrients in the soil. Situation 3. Ashwin's friend Gurbir stays near an industrial area. He shared with him that the fish population in his neighborhood lake was declining day by day. What do you think might be the causes for this? It may be due to the factory waste being released into the lake. If the factory waste is acidic in nature, what could be done to save the fish in the lake? The factory waste can be neutralized by adding basic substances before releasing into the lake. Let us wrap up. Now, can you explain why the words Welcome to the Wonderful World of Science appeared on Ashwin's and Keithi's paper sheets when the liquid was sprayed on them? Do you think that one possibility could be using a turmeric solution for the spraying liquid and a soap solution for writing on a paper? In a nutshell, in a nutshell, substances around us may be classified as acidic, basic, or neutral in nature. Extracts of lichen, red rose, red hibiscus, purple cabbage, turmeric, etc., can be used to indicate the nature of substances. Substances that show different colors in acidic and basic solutions are called acidic and basic indicators. Acids turn the color of blue litmus to red. Bases turn the color of red litmus to blue. Extract of red rose gives red color in acidic solutions and green color in the basic solutions. The yellow color of turmeric turns red in basic solutions but remains unchanged in acidic and neutral solution. An acid and a base neutralize with each other, forming salt and water along with the evolution of heat. Many day to day problems like the ant bite, acidic or basic nature of the soil, and industrial waste can be attempted to be managed by the process of neutralization. So, with this, we are done with the reading of chapter number 2, exploring substances, acids, acidic, basic, and neutral from the Curiosity book used for class 7 science. So, in case this video was helpful and wherever you will hear to it, this is just an audio video. In case you feel problem in any of the topic that you have not understood, you can message me in the comment area and I'll get back to you with the explanation. See you in next video. Stay connected.